Hi Chris, in this tutorial video I'm going to show you how to add a new portfolio or a job item. It's a really good idea to do this because it gives good social proof to prospective customers of the work that you can do, and additionally I've set it up so that you can also link a portfolio job in with a testimonial. So we're in the portfolio tab here. You can see that there are 3 example ones that I've set up. We're going to create a new one now by using the add job. Okay, so I'm going to click add job, and you'll see that we're presented with a screen. First of all, it's asking us to add a title. So this particular one, I've got some files prepared already, or some images prepared already, which were provided by yourself of a job you did in Algorfa, which looks as though it was a roller shutter gate and matching garden gate. I have actually edited these images to make them no bigger than 800 pixels wide and 80 quality on the save. That means that the images will load on the page much quicker than your original ones, which were just too big. So those are the images there. I'm just going to minimize that window for a moment. So we start off with adding a title. So a short descriptive title. So in this case, I don't know who your clients were, so I'm just going to make this up and you can edit this later. So let's just call it an installation of roller shutter gate and matching garden gate in Algorfa. Okay, something like that. You can include the client's name in there if you want, and then here would be a description of the job. I'm just going to leave that blank for a moment because I'm going to do another video to show you how to generate something more than just one line using some AI. So I'm just going to leave that blank. I'm going to scroll down. The stuff with the Yoast, which is for search engine optimization, we'll leave that for the minute. I'll cover that in another video and the meta description. Keep going, and then you'll get to the actual job details. So the job date, that's when you actually installed it or supplied it. So let me just see whether there are any dates on your original files which might give me an idea. So your original files, there's an April 2023 one there, March 2021. I think that's a stock image, that. So I'm thinking the 29th of April 2023. That's what I'm going to go with. So click on the little calendar icon on the drop down. We're already in 2023, April 29th. Perfect. And let's just say, for argument's sake, that this was Mr. and Mrs. Owens. Yeah. And of course the location, we've got some in there already. It was Algorfa on this one. I'll show you how to add other towns. Products used in job. At the moment we've just got 4 products in your website at the minute, but we know that there was a garage, a gate and garage roller door, and I don't know whether it was a Harley's pedestrian side gate, but that's the only pedestrian gate we've got on there at the minute. If it wasn't, we can add other products in later. And then we get to additional images. So this is where I'm going to click on add file, and we're in the uploads file part already, and select files to upload. So you just navigate to where your files are. I'm actually going to drag and drop them because I've got the window open already. So I know that the ones that I want have all got the 880 on the end because those are the ones that I've optimized. So I'm just going to select those. So there are 3 of them, and I'm just going to drag them and drop them. Okay, and those are uploading now. Very important thing to do when you do upload images is to actually give them a description. It makes them so much easier to find, and also as well the caption is going to appear on your portfolio page as well. So I'm just going to give that one there. So this is what did we say, Mr. and Mrs. Owens, Algorfa, matching pedestrian gate. I'm just going to copy that and put it in the caption. So just make sure that you put something in the alt text and the caption. And then we're just going to click add file. Now we've uploaded 3, but we're only described 1 there. Let's just click add file for now. And we can actually go in and have a look at each of these in a moment. I'll just leave them like that for the moment. Okay, and now video. Videos are a really good thing to add. I've provided 2 options here for you. Adding a local video, I don't recommend that because the file sizes tend to be huge and they'll take a long while to render on your page. Much better to upload the video to your YouTube channel and put the YouTube URL in there. And then optionally, if they've provided you with a testimonial and you've put it in on your website already, you can actually select the testimonial to go with it. I'm just going to select Miss Edwards for now, just so that you can see how it looks, but it will associate that testimonial with this portfolio item. Okay, and then the last thing that we need to do, we're just scrolling back up towards the top again, is just to set a featured image. So each post on your site should have a featured image, so we'll just set featured image. And we can see here that these 3 images we've just uploaded have come up there. So I think that one's a stock image. That's the one that we've done the description on already. I'm just going to copy that description again, because obviously we didn't get to put the descriptions in on the other ones. So I'm just going to pop that one in there as well. But instead of saying matching pedestrian gate, I'm going to put roller shutter gate. I'm not sure what colour that is there, but you could put in anthracite if it was that. I'm going to put anthracite. I'm not sure whether that's one of your colours, but I'll just put that in as a description at the minute. I'm going to copy it, stick it in the caption. Okay, I'm just going to do something similar here as well. In fact, I'll do exactly the same on that one because that's just another view. Although I'm not sure that's your actual install. That might be a library picture. But anyway, we're going to set this one as the featured image. So I'm just set featured image. Okay, and here I'll just put description. I'll just write the word description in there just so you can see where it appears, and we'll click publish. Okay, now that's been published. I'm just going to open another window, so we'll just have a look at the site so you can see how that looks. And under our projects, you've got our work, so we'll just have a little look on that. And you can see here it's come up as the first item there, and then those are the 3 other ones there. So if I click on that to view it, this is what it's going to look like. So there you've got the information about the job, the client's name, where they are, the date that it was done, and what you supplied. There's a description there which we'll fix in a moment, and then we've got these items here. Now the description should be under there. I think that's because if we just go back and we just edit those, I'm just going to go into the featured image again. I think what I need to do for these is copy the caption into the description. Sorry, so that's the description bit, which is the important bit. that's what gets shown on the page. Couldn't remember exactly the way around I'd done it. So the easiest thing to do is just to copy the text into all three bits. Just make sure that that's still the featured image. Okay, we'll click update. And we'll just go back to the window again and we'll just do a refresh. As soon as that's finished saving, yeah, refresh. So hopefully, fingers crossed. Well, the description should appear there. That'll be fixed when you do it. And you can see that the testimonial has come down here as well. Miss Edwards, if you remember, we selected that. If there wasn't a testimonial attached, you just wouldn't get that box there. Okay, I hope that's fairly clear. On to the next video tutorial.